Hey, this is Kay. I just wanted to come to you in a really short video and talk to you about if you have other things going on in your body and your system. This is a very personal story for me, and I want to share it because I've heard someone else say the same things. So before I started my keto lifestyle, I had a lot of things going on. I was always told that I was overweight. Then remember I had the pre-diabetic diagnosis, and I had a lot of stomach issues going on. I probably used the bathroom going number two, maybe once or twice a week if I was lucky. And it was just a lot of things going on. Every time I ate, my stomach was bloated. If I had milk or dairy items, I would be bloated, be very gassy, and just my overall body was just in disarray and discontent. My if I had clothes on, if I had anything on, I would be swollen, and I never had that flat stomach. It was always a bloated stomach if I ate. So again, I had a lot of things going on, and I went to a lot of doctors to try to figure out what was wrong. Went to a lot of gastro doctors, my primary care doctors. I spent a lot of money on trying to figure out what was going on. So I ended up having a colonoscopy, ended up being put on a lot of different medications for intestinal issues, for irritable bowel syndrome with constipation. One time I had medications that would help me go to the bathroom, which I didn't like because I thought it was a natural function. I wanted my body to do it itself. So all of this I say to say, once I started keto and started eating the way that I ate, I realized that I didn't have any of those issues. I'm not lactose intolerant. I don't have irritable bowel syndrome. And I go to the bathroom very well every day, sometimes twice a day with no problem. So just be mindful that if you're going through those same things, it may not be that you have those ailments. It could be how you're eating. So I ended up having a doctor that was very holistic. She believed in researching things and not necessarily turning to medicines right away. So when I told her I did the keto diet, we kind of sat down and rationalized how is it that it cured all of these things that we thought or other doctors thought was going on with me. And she said it best, but if you think about it, your stomach is a container. So think of your stomach as any container. And I'm going to take you back to elementary school science just for a minute. So your body is a container, and you're putting all these different things into it. So remember back in chemistry class when you mixed, baking soda, you put this and that in there, and then you added vinegar. You know what happened? That's an explosion. You get that bubbled up thing going on, and you're likely to cause an explosion. That's the same thing that's going on in your container, that is your stomach. So you're adding all these things. So think about the things that we eat and what they turn into after we digest them. They may turn into gases. They may turn into milk products. They're different things, different chemicals that's going on. So we're putting all of those things in our bodies together. Then we're adding sugar and we're adding all these different things to it. It's a combustion. And that's basically what was going on inside my stomach. So I was overloading my system, eating all of these things that I wanted, all of these sweets and carbs, and putting all these things together. And then my system was basically combusting. And that's what's going on in your stomach. It's fermenting. Things are fermenting, and that's what's causing it to grow. I don't have those issues anymore now that I do keto. So that is also a trade-off. You will find that things that you thought were wrong with you may not necessarily be wrong with you. I can eat cheese with no problem, and I drink milk and milk products with no problem. So I don't know. See if those are your issues. I'm not saying that you're not lactose intolerant, but you might want to see, and little by little, you'll figure out that, hey, it could have been how I was eating. Your skin becomes more clear. There's so many different things that I've realized once I've started in this lifestyle. So hopefully that gave you some insight on maybe some things that you're going through. And again, it's very personal. As a lady, it's hard when you're sitting around and you have a gassy stomach and you don't want to poop. It's hard. It actually makes it worse because you don't poop, and your stomach that gas goes right back up into your stomach, and it just grows a little bit more, and you have to poop again, and you hold it and it goes. So it was a horrible thing for me. So again, if this can help you with any insight at all, hopefully it has. But that was my personal experience. It was not just the pre-diabetic diagnosis that I was dealing with. It was a whole gamut of intestinal issues that I was going through. So hopefully, again, that this helped you some. Just a quick video I wanted to put out there to kind of maybe make you feel a little bit better about getting to doing your low carb, low sugar goal. And if you like this video, please like, subscribe, tell your friends about it. Please tell your friends about it, because I know we're not the only ones that are having these issues and need help. So, for me, if I know something that can help someone, I shout it at the top of the mountain. I'll go to the top of the mountain and tell everyone about it. But everyone isn't like that. They find gold and they want to keep it to themselves. Me, I'm the total opposite. I want to share it and share it as far as I can. And I think you should do the same, because you would want somebody to do that for you. If they knew something that could be beneficial to you, you would want them to share it. So please share your experience, share what you're doing, and share how you feel about what you're doing. And I want to know how everything is going with your lifestyle and or your diet. If you have any questions, please post them in the comments, and I'll be sure to answer them, or to try to answer them. And hopefully, again, this helps them. All right. Keep low carbing, low sugar. Look at your numbers. Make sure that you try to stick to it as close as you can. If you mess up one day, guess what? We all mess up. I'm not perfect either. There are days that, or times that, look, I travel or do this or do that, and I want to eat something, and I might eat it. One day is not going to hurt you. Our bodies are very forgiving. So you have one bad day, get back on the next day with your goal, and just keep going. All right, guys, see you soon. Take care.